This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2021 Riverstone Reserve, and the model number is 3950 FWK. So this is just I'm just going to show you some of the features in here. It's just a basic video that goes over some of the appliances and what have you. Okay, so we have storage here on both sides. You have a level up system, which is an automatic leveling system by Lippert, and it's got 3 points. So it's excuse me, it has 6 points, 3 on each side. So it's a really good one. There's 2 ways to operate it, one from the outside, one from the inside. I'll talk to you about that when we get over to the controls. All right, you have 2 awnings here with LED strips, outside speakers, of course a outside television. You have cameras all the way around, backup camera, entry door camera, and 2 front door side, or 1 front door side and 1 front off door side camera. So you have 4 of them. So okay, there's another one right there, of course. This is for your vacuum, just so you know, just very simple, on and off. Let me go around the other side. The front is pre-wired for a generator. Okay. You have 2 27 series deep cycle marine batteries wired together as 12 volt. Okay. This is a inverter, a power inverter. So that takes 12 volt DC from these batteries and converts it to 110 AC, generally to run the refrigerator. Okay. These are just ice maker switch, your low point switch. That's your docking switch, and this is your outside leveling system. So basically, the 2 things to remember are auto level, right? That's going to just basically level it. As soon as you unhook it from your tow vehicle, you just auto level it. And then auto hitch height will be the next one you use. Auto hitch height just puts it to the position it was before you auto leveled. So theoretically, you should be able to slide right underneath and hook up when you do that. Okay. You can scroll through all of this here, and there are different options. Just press enter to select them. You can do each jack independently of the other one, and there's directions right here too, so it's come in handy. Okay, this is your water heater. It does have a second switch. Let me just move this out of the way. It does have a second switch right here for this. Behind this cover there's an electric heating element, so you'll remember that this switch is here. It's like, okay. There's also going to be switches inside, which I'll show you, but just keep in mind that to run the electric heating element that's behind this cover, that's got to be in the on position. And this is your drain here to drain the tank. It takes an 1 1/16 6-point socket to pull the plug out. There's also an anode rod attached to it, so it's plug and anode rod all in one. All right, these are your tank dumps here. Let me see if I can get down to show you here. It's kind of hard to see them from that position. There's your Galley Tank there. This white one is your fresh water tank. You dump that there. Galley Tank is just basically the sink, the kitchen sink. Okay. There'll also be another gray tank that is for the. Let me look this way. Yeah, right over here. So you have a black tank, and then next to it they call it the bath tank, which is actually the kitchen or the bathroom sink and shower. Okay, always dump, when you're dumping them, always dump the black first, because that's toilet water and waste. Then dump the gray, and so it can kind of wash it through. All right, that's important. Let me look here. Give me a second to get my bearings straight here. Okay, so also, after you've dumped your black tank, you come over here to the docking station, right? And you can hook the hose up right up here, turn on the water, and it'll flush out the inside of your black tank. It'll spray off the sensors and that sort of thing. So this is your black tank flush. Just make sure you have the black tank valve open before you turn it on. To hook water up, this is right here. You hook up your city water and you're all set. Now if you're using city water, you have to look at these diagrams here, right? You've got 5 valves, so you have to have them in the right configuration. So right now, if I go like this is for city water. See, you got all these match up here to the city water. So you would just hook the city water hose up, turn it on, and you're all set, ready to go. Now if you want to fill the tank, because where you're going does not have plumbing, there's no city water, so you take you fill up your fresh water tank, you would go to this configuration here. To pump it out using your water pump, you do put it in this configuration after you filled it, of course, and everything will run just like you got city water, all the plumbing. To winterize it here and to sanitize it's there. So you have all those options, and then this is a quick connect sprayer, of course. All right, more storage just like on the other side. Your 50 amp cord, which is 50 amp and 30 feet long. You can sort of see inside there. That's right there. And we give you reducers for it. Okay, so let me see if I can open this with one hand. Nope, I'll try it again. There we go. Hold on 1 second. Excuse my camera work. But this bin, this sled slides right out, so you can put bins or totes, whatever you want on there, and you can pull it all the way out, so you can even get to the stuff in the back, which is a great feature. You have a ladder, which is great because you need, according to the manufacturer, you need to inspect the roof every 90 days. So have you or somebody else go up there, check all the sealant, make sure there's no cracking or separation, make sure there's no way for water to leak in. Check all the vent covers and the roofing material to make sure it didn't get damaged by a low branch or some kind of road debris flying up there. So you do that every 90 days, and if you see an issue, take care of it immediately. That's important, okay? The manufacturer says 90 days. So that's your vacuum there, of course. This device here is your power converter. Now I showed you up front there's an inverter. The inverter takes let me get that back on there. Takes AC power and takes DC power and turns it into 110 AC. This does just the opposite. This is a converter, so it converts AC to DC power. So what you have is you have regular, when you're plugged in, of course, you'll have 110 AC, and that you have regular circuit breakers like you'd see at home, and then they're all labeled here, right? That's 110 AC. Then it's converted to 12 volt DC on this side. So you have 12 volt fuses, and they're all labeled. So that's where the 12 volt comes from. Also, when you're plugged in, this will charge your batteries up front. So it's not only converts AC to DC power, it uses that DC power to charge the batteries. Okay. Of course, when you're pulling down the road, your tow vehicle will be charging the batteries. So that's important because I told you there was an inverter. Because you have an AC refrigerator, that inverter is going to take 12 volt DC out of your batteries and turn it into a 110 AC to power your refrigerator. So this both converts and it inverts. This trailer, both converts and inverts power. Okay, I'm going to adjust that a little bit. The way they got it is not the best. Before you pick it up and set it aside here. Okay, so next one up. Your control panel's up here. This right here is your inverter button. It's green, so it's inverting power. Okay. Then you have your monitor panel, master lights on and off. You can set your temperature, obviously. Check your tanks, see how full they are. You can see all of them have something in it. We're testing it. Water pump, tank heaters, all that sort of stuff, and you can just go down to everything. HVAC, you can run the front and rear air conditioning. You got a heat pump. You've got a furnace. All these options here. So your slide rooms, along with awnings. So it does all that from the touch panel, which is great. This is a remote for your ceiling fan, which is up here. So you don't have to reach up to it. You can just operate the lid and the speed and everything right from here. Of course, that's for the paddle fan, the ceiling fan. Okay. All right. There's also this is a Firefly system, and there are also, like it says here, there are also apps you can use with it, so you can operate it from your phone or tablet. All right. Now this does have a solar panel on the roof, right? So that's why you have this here. Why am I not focusing here? It's kind of strange. Bear with me a second, please. Yeah, that focused. Okay, well, I don't know. Hopefully we were in focus for most of this. Anyway, what it's telling us right now is you have a regular wet battery, which is deep cycle marine battery. You have two of them, actually. They're wired together as 12 volts, so you got right now coming out of the battery 13.2 volts, which is perfect. Then you push this top button again, and you're gaining 2.8 amps from the solar panel. So 2.8 amps are being taken from the sun and converted to electricity and put into your batteries to charge, right? You can see how it's got a picture of a solar panel here, and then it's going this way. The running light goes this way, if that's the right way to put it. So that's telling you you're gaining that from your solar panel. If you push it again, you've got amp hours, 2.3 amp hours, okay? And then back to the voltage output, okay? So that's how you keep track of what's happening with your solar panel. Okay. One of the neat things about the solar panel is that if you put it in storage for a long period of time and you leave that on, your battery will always have enough energy in it to work the slide outs and the lights, that sort of thing. So it's kind of cool. Okay, so let me see here. Obviously, I don't have to go into great detail here. These are your refrigerator, your freezer, your microwave. Works like any other microwave, right? Got a built-in fan and light. I don't know if I've got the gas on, so let's just see here. I probably don't. Try it again. I think I hear it, so wait a minute. Do this one here. Yes. So apparently he's got it shut off. I guess I can't hear it, but that's how you light it. Basically, you're just going to turn it and then push it in. It's kind of a safety thing. You also have lights here, oven light, and your blue light there. This is for your oven selector here. It works the same way as the other switches do, or the other valves do, I guess you call them. So, okay. Let's see what else we have here. This is to keep your refrigerator door shut when you're traveling. So this is an important thing. If you can see right in there, there's I'm not going to put it all the way in for you, but right there, there we go. Oops, I didn't get it started. But anyway, it threads right in right there. There we go. You'll screw that in, that way the drawer or the doors can't fly open when you're traveling. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Lights here. You have your power seats here, plus you got a USB to charge your phone or tablet on each side. These all have remotes here, these devices here. I don't know where these got them, but I'll find them. Let's look over here. There we're going to hunt for the remotes here. Okay, well, I'm not going to hunt for them right now. They're here. I'll make sure they're here. But okay, so you have your fireplace. Your fireplace works on 110 AC. Your remote, you have a remote for that, obviously. You can turn it on and off. You can set a timer on it to turn on when you want it to. Let's say you get up at the same time every morning. You could set it on the cool nights. You could set it to turn on 20 minutes before you get up in the morning and take the chill out. You could change the appearance of the flame. You could set the fan speed, all that stuff. Here we have sound here. Now these ABC, these are your zones. A is this room, B is the bedroom, C is outside. That sort of thing. Let's see, this is just going to be like if you want to put the DVD player. They do give you one. It's right here. just so you know if you want to use that. And of course, always strap your TV so it doesn't bounce off, but it's on a, right now it's strapped shut. You can hook up wirelessly with Bluetooth with this thing. You can stream off a USB. You can do just about anything you need to do with it when you're camping, so that's a good thing. This is just a sensor for your HVAC system. Okay, so we have another vent, a nice one, and there's a remote for it right here, or a switch for it right there. Anyway, or not right there, right there. I'm sorry. It's this one right here. Sink and shower work like any other sink and shower. Always remember, I'm sure you've had trailers before, but you have to have water and chemical in the black tank. So you're going to put your chemical, a dose of chemical in there, then you'll step on the pedal, water will come swirling out. You put about a gallon, at least a gallon in there. Some people use more. But the thing is, you got to have water in there. The smell will be really, really serious. And you can also clog the toilet up too. Okay, so this is pre-wired or pre-plumbed for a washer-dryer combo. So you can put that in here. And let me pull this out so I can. I'll get that later. So just more. This stuff down here is for your vacuum. The stuff in that laundry basket. And then you of course have a wardrobe here. That's another sensor. Then your switches here. It's all self-explanatory. Your bed does come up first with some storage. Here's the remote for this TV here. You also have to have a remote for the one outside, so I'll look for that, make sure we got it. Matter of fact, while I'm walking around, I think I'll do that. So this is the escape window. So you push this all the way through, and then you grab hold of this red tab and pull the screen out. That way you can escape in an emergency. Okay. You can also just use it for ventilation. This has a self-closing drawers too. Let me go look around to see if I can find your remotes here. Try to always keep them in the same spot, but different people come in and out and are cleaning, so who knows where they end up. It's generally a top drawer though. Well, I shouldn't spoke so quickly. Alright. I'll spend half the video looking for the remotes for you though, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, they are definitely in here because I saw them, so I'll make sure they're sitting out for you so you don't have any trouble seeing that we actually have them. But like I said, you got a remote for the one outside, then you have the remote for that one in the bedroom. The remote's already there, and then you'll have 3 remotes here: fireplace, your JBL, and then your TV. Plus, like I said, the one outside. So, okay. All right, so I think that about covers it. So I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Please remember to do what I mentioned to you, that the manufacturer says that you should inspect the roof every 90 days. That's very, very important. All trailer owners need to do it. Some don't do it enough, so please take care of that. And of course, then winterize it when it's freezing. That's basically it. So, okay, thank you very much.